So, everyone, before we get to the ritual that me and Ashley performed, I'd like to say two things. One is that we had some sound problems on her end. So, whatever it was, we're not really sure. When she pronounced ole da om, I wasn't hearing the om, and I really wasn't hearing the ole da. So you'll see what I mean in a minute, but I really wasn't hearing it, so there's some sound problems going on in this video. The second thing I want to say is that I will be posting a video conversation that we also made last night between me and Ashley about veganism and healthy options for meat substitutes, and really just diet in general, and just some basic ideas about how we get our food and the kinds of establishments that send us our food and prepare it, and really slaughterhouses. We talk about a lot of different things vegan, and just other options for your diet that will keep you on a healthy level, but are not animal based. So if you want to see that video, though, you have to go to my Patreon and you have to be a patron. I'm going to post it on Patreon, and all you have to do to become a patron is donate $1 a month, and you can be a patron and you can get all the extra content that you would like from me on my Patreon account, which is www.patreon.com/darkrealist, capital D, capital R. And once again, I only ask for $1 a month. If you want to donate more, I would love it. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want to make a recommendation as far as contacting me personally or in the comment section below on videos you'd like to see in the future, especially if you're a patron, then I will look at those for you. But once again, some videos are not going to be available for most of the people on YouTube because they're not patrons. So if you are interested in becoming a patron, please do so, and I hope to see all of you on the channel in the future.
Hello, everyone. So today I'm here with Ashley once again. Welcome back to the channel, Ashley. You've been here a lot, and I greatly appreciate it.
Hi.
So today I'm going to be reaching out to a dragon spirit that I have not reached out to before. I've reached out to her a little bit, but this is a dragon spirit that my friend told me about. This dragon spirit is a spirit of time and, past, present, future, and she offers guidance. She is kind but serious. She is very much a fan of clocks and watches, obviously because of time, so that's kind of how you get into touch with her. I have a pretty big clock that I hang on my wall right here, where it has the constellations, and I'm using that to get into touch with her. And she loves humans, and but there might be a price that you have to pay in order for her service. She likes to put you in sleep paralysis a lot of the time after she gives you something, and just kind of figure out who you are and just kind of examine you. That's kind of a price that you give for her service. But her name is Oleda. It is spelled Ouilda, and it is pronounced Oleda. So Ashley and me, we are going to kind of reach out to the spirit. This is not a recommendation from the spirit. We're just basically going to try to contact her. Our joint effort will be more effective. I've definitely had a little bit of a taste in the past. So she's a whitish kind of dragon. She is, and this is why I actually have the figurine right here. She's a whitish kind of dragon, and she's very vast. She's very big. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of offer her some flammable rum. This says offering, Oleda, Oleda, Oleda. And E.T. here, which is my snake, which I haven't talked a lot about. He is very old, but he's a very nice snake. He does not hurt humans, and he's going to kind of help me get in touch with this dragon spirit, obviously because of his snake form. So also, I have this candle before the statue, and then I have this crystal generator pointed towards me. It's basically a crystal pyramid in the center, quartz, and then we have some agate around it, or amethyst, I believe, amethyst. So what we're going to do now is me and Ashley, well, one more thing, I have this bismuth, which is something I recently discovered. It kind of looks like a crystal stairway into some kind of doorway, and I love this particular piece of bismuth. So what we're going to do is me and Ashley are going to say ole da ole da ole da and we're going to say it in conjunction, and we're going to place our hands over. We each have a clock. I'm going to place it over this clock that I was talking about. She also has a clock, and she's going to place her hand over it. And we are going to close our eyes and try to sync our voices so that we can kind of call this spirit, establish a connection. And then once I feel like the connection has been established, or I feel like it's kind of the end of when we should kind of end this ritual, then I will stop and we will just talk about it a little bit. But this is not me asking for anything. This is not Ashley asking for anything. So this is very much just an introductory kind of thing going on here. So me and Ashley are going to go ahead and start. Ole da om. You got to say it out loud, Ashley.
I was saying it at the same time as you, I thought.
No.
Ole da om.
Yeah, okay. Ole da om. 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 Oh, can you increase your voice, Ashley, just so we can hear more volume?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like we should kind of like let everybody hear how it sounds in conjunction. So
Yeah.
So
you want me to be louder?
Like,
you want me to be louder?
I couldn't really hear you, so we're
Okay.
gonna say oh. I'm not hearing you. Are you chanting or are you?
Yeah, I'm just matching your pitch.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
I guess just speak louder.
Ole da.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Ole da om. Yeah.
Okay, I heard that part. So ole da om. 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 Kind of run your hand along the outside of the clock. Ole da om. 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 Om le da om. Ole 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 da om. Om le da om. Ole 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 da om. Om le da om. Ole da om. I think we're gonna end it right there, that mantra. Cause E.T. here, which is a snake, it's my snake, he's very old. I think he's actually as old as when I first saw E.T., the movie. But I definitely felt a little bit of a connection there. And a lot of these little bits of ritual tools are greatly effective for long-term use. When you're establishing an original connection, it takes longer than just that original connection. Like, for instance, when I was talking to the spirit the first time I ever, was introduced to her by our mutual friend, um, I made a little bit of a outreach towards her, and I feel like there will be multiple outreaches, especially when you're dealing with a dragon of time or a serpent of time. Um, they are not confined to a particular set of events or one event, even your own ritual, and they're not confined to the present, the past, or the future. So it will take multiple times of doing this ritual before I get a good hold on the connection. Um, I don't want to fake a connection. That's why I'm being completely not honest with everybody. Um, Hold on, I'm just letting ET see if he wants to take a drink. He's kind of got cataracts. That's how old he is.
Oh,
But yeah, he can still see a little bit, and his tongue is basically kind of how he senses everything. But anyway, as far as the ritual itself goes, I think I've kind of explained it. Um, Thank you everyone for watching, and I would just like to say that I'm a big fan of snakes. Uh, but I've never really used one in like a ritual sense. So it's kind of, for most of the ritual, he was fine. It was really strange because he was just kind of locked around me, very still. And then towards the end, he just kind of started moving a whole lot. Usually he's not very still, but he was locked in place for a while. So I suppose that's a good sign. Now he's just like super active, especially since he's kind of taken that energy and he's just running with it. But everyone out there, I greatly appreciate you watching the video. If you have any questions, I imagine you have a lot because I still have a lot regarding this spirit. Um, then feel free to ask in the comment section below. And thank you very much, Ashley, for joining me on this video.
well, thanks for having me, and thanks for introducing me to ET. He's cute.
Oh, no problem. Did you have any comments as far as like any energy that you felt, or just even if you just wanted to comment on ET here, but
I definitely felt a serpent type energy, which I guess the dragon energy would be along those lines, kind
yeah,
of.
yeah. And did you feel any sense of like any kind of orientation, or did it not stick yet?
I felt like a watery, emotional type of an energy. It was kind of like a weird, like there's a definitely like a yin orientation.
Hmm.
So
That makes sense. I think when I first learned about this dragon spirit from my friend, he said, after the first little ritual that I did, he said, she's having a hard time locating your energy. And then later on, he said, oh, she's located your energy. But then by that time, I actually realized I felt that she actually had. So now I think it's at the point where I just have to reinforce that connection. And it might take some time, especially with a being that is so close to different levels of time, which kind of like go throughout the different levels of the multiverse, and even within this world itself. So it will take time to get to know a dragon that is so trans-dimensional. At any rate, thank you all for watching. I hope to see all of you on the channel in the future.